Okay. Hi, I'm Sarah Dardis, and I worked at the Oakley Recreation this summer, and this was my first year of being an intern there. So what all did I do? So I had a lot of jobs and tasks to do, which include mowing, helping at all our games, coaching, prepping our fields, helping with finances, set up and clean up concessions, upkeep, organizing errands, and designing signs and flyers. So prepping fields and our game days. So on the game days, I would help chalk, paint our outfields, like our foul lines, put out trash bags, stock our bathrooms, and just get everything ready. Make sure all the bases were painted so it looked all nice. And then coaching, I was a coach of a t-ball team, so on the game days I would go coach their games, obviously. And then for the rest, on the game nights, after I was coaching, I would go and I'd help with anything else that was needed. So I would umpire little like sling pitch games or keep score and just anything that needed help with. And concessions, so before the game started, I would set up the concessions, make sure everything was ready and all the stuff was out. And then after the games, I would just clean it up, put everything away, and get it back to where normal. So more on the job. So mowing, we have a new soccer and football field, which I would take care and mow that, and occasionally the outfields. And then finances, I would help with our monthly finances, get everything in our budget lists to make sure we weren't spending too much. And then upkeep, so anything that needed help with the fields or just we were helping like renovating our parking lot kind of. So helping with that, making sure all the bases were in the same place, pulling weeds, Organizing, so we organized a lot because after on like game weeks, our shop would be completely just a mess because we just throw everything back in there. So we would clean it up every Friday and put everything back where it was. So errands, I brought all the groceries for the concessions, and then I delivered all the checks that needed to be delivered for all the people that helped. And then I would go to like our hardware store and buy any tools that we needed to fix something. And then designing signs and flyers. So I made concession stand posters for when people came up to the concession stand. And then I made signs around the ballpark that's like no smoking or drinking alcohol. And then I made flyers for all the registration for the new sports that are coming up. And then I don't have this on here, but I also just helped with anything that the rec was involved with. So like in this picture, we were at the Logan County Fair's like free barbecue, and we were helping serve drinks. So I was there serving drinks. And then there's also this new community building that they are building in Oakley with gyms and wrestling rooms. And our new offices are going to be there. So I was able to go to meetings and help decide layout and paint colors and make sure everything was right. So here's some more pictures. So we were resetting our home plate. So it was even, mowing, and then this isn't a very good one, but a poster I made for registration, and then a flyer that I made for Facebook that thanked everyone that helped throughout the season. So projects. So the biggest project I have was coaching the t-ball team. So I ran practices, coached at the games, and I tried to teach kids form, even though they're kind of young and they really didn't understand most of it. We had 9 kids on the team, and we had a game every Monday night for about 5 weeks. So here's a picture with me and our team on the last game of the season. Here's some more pictures of the games. We were in the field helping get the ball back to where it needs, and then coaching the kids on when we're batting. So I would stand at the plate and I would let them hit the ball, but if they need extra help, I would stand behind and show them. And also, we didn't have a lot of help for this team, so I was also trying to direct the kids around the bases, and it's a little hard getting them to run in the right place. So I'm just trying to show him that he needed to go to first base instead of run after the ball that he just hit. So what I've learned, I've learned a lot of new skills this summer, and I'm very grateful for this experience and being able to work here and learn. So I feel like a lot of the skills I've learned are like people skills, communication. With coaching and being at the games, I learned a lot of leadership and like directing people. And another skill was financial awareness, looking at the behind the scenes of all the expenses and everything. It was a lot. I learned a lot, and I learned a lot of stuff about taxes and everything like that. So mowing, that's pretty basic, but I feel like it's a good skill, and I didn't know how to do it before, kind of. And then becoming a hard worker, I kind of felt like I was a hard worker before, but this kind of put me to a different level with working outside in the heat all day, getting the fields ready for games. So yeah, that's it.